What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. We are here to talk about the Oberon rework. I don't even know how to talk about this. This motherfucker broken. Okay, broken in every way that Oberon required. Okay. Yeah. Now the weapons are really whatever the fuck you want to run. Okay. The shards are actually kind of loosey-goosey, whatever the hell you want to run, within reason. Now, because Oberon is doing radiation damage, I had a couple of radiation shards, so a couple of the topaz shards just sitting the fuck around. And yeah, because radiation is a weaker damage, giving a 15... oh, I'm sorry, double that, giving a 30% buff to the, radiation damage from, 15% ability damage is just a win in my opinion, but it's not necessary. So these, not necessary at all. Truthfully, the strength shards, again, not really necessary at all. I mean, you could go for some shield capacity here if you wanted to. There's plenty of shit you can put here. But we're no longer stuck in the days of throwing just absolute mayhem into fucking ability range to try to get an all-encompassing, grass. Because thankfully they took the whole radial bit completely off of this nonsense. Thank fuck. Because the old build was, here, I need a minimum 235% just to get the fucking range. Now we're using the range for a completely different reason. Because we have, we have radial damage and radius from Smite, and Smite has become mean. We have Hollowed Ground that now is just a full encompassing area like it should be. And it's doing, again, minimal radiation damage. We have Renewal, which is just pretty much doing what Renewal does. So it's good time. And it gives you an option here. Now, I will say Arcane Blessing is the super wild card here. Just because, if you keep Renewal going, it's going to be really hard to die. Just personally, because of what Arcane Universal Fallout does, coupled with, if you were to turn around and run, Equilibrium on here, that in itself is going to be some silly shit with Blessing and so on and so forth. So just saying, you don't need Arcane Blessing, and if you do run Renewal, you can actually do something even sillier by running Arcane Battery on here because of the armor increase that you get by having Renewal running, therefore bumping your energy up even more and making running a negative efficiency build not quite so painful. But then again, Arcane Universal Fallout really just kind of takes care of that. And then you obviously have Reckoning, which just does all sorts of shit. Okay? It just does. 50% health orb drop, when an enemy dies, always a good time. Arcane Universal Fallout is basically each radiation status effect inflicted on an enemy, on enemies by abilities, gives a 6% chance to drop Universal Orb on death. So that is each stack. Okay, that is not saying each enemy inflicted with. That is each radiation stack. So if they're standing in the grass, they're going to get some stacks on them. So that 6% raises up very quickly, especially once you start armor stripping enemies. So yeah, the basis behind it is Archon Stretch. I'm running the Tazikor on a pure electric build, so that's where that's coming from. And honestly, I'm running the wrong goddamn Sentinel because that was a whole stupid ass thing in itself, because that's a weapon, not... I just thought about that. I was testing something and then I realized I was a complete dum-dum. I'm having a moment. There we go. Yeah, having a moment. Yep, that's what I want. Just basic Doriga. So yeah, so basically Archon Stretch is just going to be triggering off of what Doriga is doing, which is fine. Having a little bit of ability duration is plenty good, and truthfully it just more comes down to Hollowed Ground, how long you want that to run or not. It's really not an amazing duration. You know, 35.8 seconds at, you know, 179 is a little low. I really kind of wish they'd have bumped that up a little bit longer, but it's okay. Because again, I mean, like, the problem with radiation damage is that it's a slow tick. Okay, it's a really, really slow tick. It's more just to confuse enemies, you know, kind of debuff their health a little bit, and there you go. So, and yeah, like speed drift sounds stupid, but Oberon does have slow casting speed, and giving him a little bit of sprint speed, no big deal. And that way I don't have to use a casting speed shard. I mean, like, given what I've got going on here, do I need more ability strength? Do I need more range? Yeah, like, is there, you know, I don't need power drift. I don't need, you know, cunning drift. You know, so it's just like, fuck it, save myself a shard. You know, so I've got Galaxian just for general energy stuff. Cyclone, Tack, and Lug are both just really good weapons. And we're just going to show this bullshit off because, like, I'm going to show it off in a different perspective, though. I'm not going to go to Sedna. I'm not going to go to Ani. We're going to go to Deimos. Okay? Because a lot of people try to get into EDA. Okay? Running Netrocells, things like that. Because the thing I didn't even talk about with this is this passive, which kind of negates out renewal in a sense, as long as you're getting good health orb drops. Because you get these 3 little shields that go around you and your companion, and anybody in affinity range that act like 3 charges of Mesmer skin, basically. So as long as you aren't just standing there, those little 3 shields just keep hanging the fuck out, and you have plenty of drops here to go about. Now, I'll probably end up standing there just being a dumbass. Because that's what I do. But we're gonna show what Oberon can do to the people that really don't like what the fuck he does, or the things that don't like what the fuck Oberon does. And yes, I'm gonna just drop a fucking bougie pad and just. So I really don't want to wait all day for this.
The art of combat must be practiced.
Didn't mean to do that.
Master the canvas of war.
Cool. We'll let this charge just a little. I actually ran EDA a couple of days ago, and I literally watched a guy jump right through the power core and die as soon as the mission started. It wasn't this one, it was one of the other rooms that has this big shocking power core thing in it. Fucking dude just jumped right through and died. It was like, bro, really? Okay. Good enough for government work. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, let's go make friends. Because Smite, especially against the Murmur, is just something in itself. So we're just gonna armor strip these bitches and then just kind of say goodnight to the initial bastard that you hit, and anybody close to him doesn't like it either. What's up, bro beans? How you doing? I mean, just look at all the orb drops in itself. And again, it's not like the Galaxian is like overly amazing here, you know, like it's really just not. What I do like about with Smite is that now it just absolutely rips Overguard off of Eximus. So that in itself is just kind of hilariously funny. They bust out the Cyclone and they just fucking melt. Stop that. I mean, just look at all these orb drops. Like, I'm already maxed out on Arcane Blessing. Bro, would you get the fuck out of my way? Look at that, good night. No more damage attenuation on Grizzlings. I hear Voka up there. You know what? I'm gonna go get the Voca. You know why? Those guys are getting all rad proc. Oh, 60 seconds! Shut up. Bro, really? Why? Oh, there's two of them in here. That's why it was so loud. Easy peasy. Don't worry, I'll go hit a fucking life support pod. Jesus Christ. Really, bro? You are all the way over there. Stop wiggling. Yeah, see, I didn't want to run like some fucking OPS. Oh, hold on. Where is that motherfucker? There he is, right there. Look at that. Fucking overguard and everything. The bitch died. Oh, just come here. 30 very short seconds. Are you still alive? Just die, stupid. Yeah, and this is such a basic bitch build. I am not even gonna front and say like this is some OP build, because I was watching one dude, I don't know what the fuck his build was, and I'm probably gonna revisit this just to figure out something close to what the hell I was witnessing. But man, I saw somebody nuking shit with fucking Oberon, so like, yeah, it was pretty good. Gap it. Stupid snake. Yeah, smite is just like die. You know? You in particular, go forth and fuck thyself, and if your mom is standing next to you, I'm gonna fuck you up too. Like we're gonna stay. Where's this bitch at? Oh, yeah, fuck your overguard and your life. Look at that. I knew this area has been permanently compromised. See, I thought there was another... Oh, it's right there.
You are out of options. Retreat to the sanctum.
I'm fine. See, I made it. Waiting for this damned acolyte to show up. Jesus.
Sending another capsule.
Sending another capsule. Fucking violence, of course. Fucking violence. Bitch, I will beat you to death. You dead? Nobody likes it. No, like I said, this isn't even some kind of crazy nuke build, but like being completely fucking stupid and reckless and just no death. Hey, this fucking rework's solid. because this is like the polar opposite of what Oberon was really wanting to do with his existence. So, I mean, yeah, like the KPM was bullshit because, you know, like running the Galaxian, like I'm probably on the wrong build anyway because it doesn't even matter. Thanks, Lloyd. I appreciate that so much. One must make the best of things. But no, really, what to show off is more like the general survivability of things. And like quite specifically, like if you're having problems with like EDA and ETA, it's very survivable. I actually went and tested it. You know, just omitted my frames and I ran Oberon because I wanted to see what it would do. And it was just annihilating the fucking enemies. And I was like, well, okay. So Smite has turned into the ultimate like murmur bitch slap. Just in general. And it's just really fucking hard to die with Oberon now. That's a good thing. Not having to like throw a subsume in there just to make, you know, Oberon be alive or have damage reduction or anything else. You just don't have to worry about it. It is really a very, very good rework. Most certainly in comparison to like how dog shit Oberon was before. And don't get me wrong, there was ways to build Oberon that worked just fine. But this is so much better than having to, you know, square around fucking augments and everything else. Like, you can just throw whatever fucking kind of build that works for you, and it will function. So, yeah, I think Pablo did a hell of a job with this rework. I mean, as you can see by the number, Oberon's already in the top 23 for me, which is the first screen for me. I've been playing him a bunch, so it's been a good time. So that's what I've got. This is my last video that I'm recording pre-surgery. So I will catch y'all when I'm all finished up with this mess. So folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one.